Yes.
Can you see my screen?
Makhan.
Yeah. Okay. So today we are going to start very fresh topic called selenium, right? So before we start to selenium topic, so this is all about selenium. What? So before we start, we should know what is selenium, right? So this is, selenium is one of the most widely used open source UI automation tool, So this is only the selenium. And so before we move to other things about the selenium, we should know about the automation, right? So selenium supports multiple languages. Okay. So when I say multiple languages, so what are the features of selenium, so that we should know. So this is first thing, it's a open source. Okay, it's a open source, so you do not need to pay anything to get this, right? It's open source and you can use anywhere. Second thing is, this is only do web based automation. Okay, so so there is a two things, right? We have a desktop, like a desktop based application, one is web based application. So selenium only automate web browsers. Okay, not standalone any applications called like desktop application, anything. It can't automate. Okay. Third things, it supports multiple operating system. Okay, multiple OS. When I say multiple OS, it's a Windows. Can you go on mute, guys? So when I say multiple OS, Windows, Linux, Mac. Okay, these are the three multiple operating system it supports. Then it also supports multiple browsers. When I say multiple browsers, Chrome, Firefox, IE, then Safari, etc. So this is multiple browsers it supports. Also, it supports multiple languages. Okay, languages. So Java, Python, and JavaScript. So there may be others, but mostly these three programming language they use for Selenium. Okay, so this is for multiple languages. Also, it's you can do one more thing here, multiple framework. It supports multiple framework. Okay, so framework things will come later. Okay, so far we just need to know the advantages or the features of Selenium. Okay, so these are the things. Now when you say automation tool, okay, automation tools in the market. Okay, so what are the automation tools, right? So one is Selenium, right, and one is UFT, or like HP that support, but nowadays it's some like it's not in trend. So another automation tool is called Cypress. Okay, this is also in demand nowadays after Selenium. So Selenium is always on top. Okay, so and the best combination, Selenium with Java. This is also a trend. Okay, you can obviously by with Python also you can use Selenium. With the JavaScript also you can use Selenium, but mostly people they prefer Java with Selenium. Okay, so far any doubt, any question? If not, then I will open Selenium site. Okay, Selenium HQ. So you can see this Selenium, right? So this is the official site for Selenium. So once you open, you can see this is the site for Selenium, and whenever you have time, you can just refer to this link, you know. So here you have all these, things. So Selenium has own features like Selenium has a Selenium WebDriver. Selenium has its own Selenium grid. Okay, these are the component of the Selenium. So you can see all of this information. So let's move to documentation. Okay, so whenever you get time, just go through the document just for your knowledge. Okay, so you will get, you can see, right, these are the languages it supports: Java, Python, C plus, Ruby, JavaScript, Kotlin. Okay, these are the languages they support. And you can see if you are in Selenium, so these are the features of Selenium, like components: WebDriver, ID, grid. Okay, so we always use WebDriver. Okay, so I will not go through the details about the Selenium, what exactly whatever the you can see, these are the things. They have their own ID, grid. This is also one component, and this is the WebDriver. So this is what. Let's back to the main page. See, the very first when you launch this application, like this site, you can see it's mentioned Selenium automates browsers. That's it. So there is no confusion. Like tomorrow, you should not have any confusion. Can it automate a web like application, desktop based application or not? So it's only automate the browsers. Whatever you have the application web, it can only automate. Okay. So now I will just go to the download. Okay. So when I click on download, you can see the releases. They have mentioned the releases. Okay. And you can see the latest stable version. Okay. All of these informations are available. So if I come down little bit, you can see the languages what support: Ruby, Java, Python, C, uh, and this JavaScript. These are the language, that Selenium supports, and you can see all the releases date. Okay, their stable version also they mention. So based on the language, if you have installed Java, then you will go for this, right? So based on your uh, programming language. Okay, now come to this third-party drivers, binding and plugins. So before I come to there, you can see platform supported by Selenium. When you uh, just click on this browsers, you can see Firefox, Internet Explorer, Safari, Opera, Chrome, Edge. So Edge is uh, a extended version of IE, right? So these are the browsers they support. Now come to the operating system. You can see Microsoft Windows, Mac, Linux. Okay. Any question you have so far? Please, you can ask if you didn't understand anything or you are not clear with. You are done, right? You do not have any issue. Okay. So we we saw what is Selenium, and uh, how to, like, what are the features and all in Selenium, right? So will there is a comparison. I do not want to do any comparison between Selenium or QTP. There is another automation tool called QTP. So QTP, I just want to tell you. So QTP can automate, okay, desktop as well as web. Okay, so maybe you people are aware about QTP. Okay, that also automate. So before I go to anything, just I will tell you few things about the Selenium which you should aware before you start. Okay, so as we covered, this is open source. Means what? It's a free tool, so you do not need to pay any money for this. Also we covered like operating system, multiple OS it's covered, right? And it only supports web-based application. Okay, so you cannot get any report, okay, directly from the Selenium. To get any kind of report, you need to add some additional or external plugins that will come later. How to do that? So Selenium doesn't have a graphical user interface. Okay, means what? Suppose when you install some application, right, you can feel it, you can see the application, but in case of Selenium you can't see. It's a internal. Okay, it will run. Okay, so you can't, so that's why I said the Selenium doesn't have a graphical user interface, like you can't see. Suppose I have installed Notepad, I can see Notepad, right? I can open or I can see Notepad. But in case of this, like Selenium, you can't see it. Okay, hope you understand. Anything which you didn't understand, let me know. Let me see whether Parvati joined or not.
Yes,
Parvati, are you?
sir.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Yeah. So, Shushri, Parvati, if you have any question, please you can ask.
Till now, nothing.
Yeah, same here. I'm good.
So, you do not have any questions, right? So, I just cover the next topic of, like, components of Selenium. Okay. So, when I say component of Selenium, let me just. Okay. So, when I say component of Selenium, Selenium has a especially four components. Okay, so components, ignore spelling. Okay, so when I say component, it has one component called WebDriver. This is one component, and we have right now actually it has the version 2.0, then 3.0, and now actually Selenium has a 4.0. Okay, so this 4.0 is the latest version of a Selenium. Okay, so this is actually the extended version of 3, and earlier it was, so almost people still use 3, but right now it's a 4 actually. Okay, then another component is remote control. Okay, it has another component, remote control, or we call it as a RC, and it has actually only one version, 1.0, but it's not available in market nowadays. Okay, they built this component, but it was their failure. It didn't help too much. Okay, not available right now. Another component called IDE, or people they call it side. Okay, Selenium ID. That's, this is also not available in market now. Okay, so these two component it's not available, and another is grid. This is another component. So we use this first one. Okay, the wave driver. This is only we use. And Selenium, it's a collections of API. Okay, so don't go for the details for API how it works. We'll come to know later. So it's a collection of API. Now this is what the Selenium. Okay, we have covered the uh, what is Selenium, what are the automation tools, right? It can only automate the web version, not the desktop one. This is what Selenium. Hope you guys understand, right? You do not have any question.
Yes.
So I just want to tell you the difference. Okay, difference between Selenium versus UTP or UFT. So this is when I will cover it for QTP. Maybe people may have interest to learn QTP as well. So when I say QTP, it's a paid or license version tool. Okay, you can't get it in Google or the official site of QTP. You need to pay for that. Okay, and QTP only supports Windows based. Okay, Windows based like applications. It doesn't support multiple like multiple browsers or like OS. Okay, and when I say QTP, it early I am not sure about now, but it was only support the browser IE, but maybe they have integrate with other browsers or not, that I'm not sure. But when they started it till last year, it only supports IE. Okay, then when you say like it's also support the web version plus desktop version applications, it has a one advantage called it can generate a HTML report. Okay, you do not need to add any plugins the way we need to add for Selenium. It has uh, um, their own report. Okay, and it has a GUI, means graphical user interface. You can see, you can launch QTP as a tool, you can see it, but Selenium you can't see. Okay, and it is also user friendly tool, like like QTP people they use. Okay, and language support only it's VB script. This is only the I feel disadvantage for QTP. mm, like it's only support VB script, so it will not support Java or Python or some other language. So now tell me, you may have application, right? Desktop and web, right? Now you know that QTP can automate both desktop plus uh, browsers, but Selenium can't. Now from your point of view, which one is best? Just uh, tell any any answer. Which one you
Selenium.
think best and why?
Selenium.
Then why?
Free.
Because it is freeware.
Okay,
It automates browsers.
okay.
and it has a wide community where you can get a lot of support.
Okay. But this is one advantage, right? In QTP or UFT, you can do both the things, na? If you have a desktop version application, that also you can automate.
Yeah, but it is paid.
Paid.
Yeah, yeah. Think about company point of view. If you are working for any company, for example, you are not doing automation in your personal laptop, right?
Yeah,
Obviously, you will be working from for some company. They will take care the license or the support system, everything they will take care. You just need to do automation. Just think, answer from that point of view. You are not the the prime person to connect for any activity to get this application, okay, or tool. Now answer, which one is the best?
That is actually true.
Sorry, I didn't. Can you say loudly? Actually, I'm not getting.
I
Anyone?
mean the
Hmm, yeah,
you gave for QTP in that sense it is best. I mean it has all the features. We can
hmm,
test for both browser and desktop,
desktop,
but it's
yes.
paid. But
Hmm.
still, if we see from the company perspective, yeah, QTP is best. Is what I
Okay,
think.
okay.
and it
What about,
okay.
yeah, yeah,
And
answer anyone one by one.
Selenium supports multiple programming languages which are object oriented as well, where QTP is limited to VB script.
Okay. But still come to the business point of view, like what company will, like, company can have a desktop type of application, right? In that case, what they will do, they can't go with both, right? They can
Yeah.
only do for one, either Selenium or QTP, right? So if you are the boss, okay, which one you are going to, it means what, which one you are going to give a priority, like which one you think it's the best, either it has a less or more benefits or advantage, which one is the best from you? Kavita, not Kavita, Parvati and Raghu, please answer. What do you think, guys?
If you see desktop and web based, we can go with QTP, but I don't know what I'm telling is correct. Can you hear?
Yes, yes, yeah, if
Okay,
you have
so
a
right
desktop.
now in our application, even the desktop versions will have the browser versions.
Hmm.
So in that case, we are still using Selenium. So if that is the case, then Selenium is best if we have the browser version of those.
So you are, if not, then QTP is best, you are saying, right?
Yeah, if we have to do both.
So you are making both the tools happy. You are you anyway. So if you ask me the question, and I would say Selenium. There is a reason to say Selenium. I know it can't automate desktop version tools, that I know, applications, but if you see the trend in market, okay, 90% of the company will have the browser application. They have 90%. You will, very rare case you will see applications those they still use desktop. You will get very less. Even if you try to take example for banking also, Indian banks, whatever we have, HDFC, Axis, they have a web version, right? They have desktop also. So most of the companies nowadays, not even banking, some other kind of domain also, everyone, they right now they have a web version. So that is the reason why I will choose Selenium, not QTP. And also, yes, Sharon said correct, we have a wider community where you can get the, if you have any query, you can just post your query. Based on your query, you can get support free of cost. Okay, or you can get all the query, like if you have any query that can be resolved, just in Google type something and get the relevant query, if anything resolved previously. So this is also one thing. It doesn't require any particular team for support for tech issues and all. Okay, and the best part, it's a free. Okay, so no need to worry about this. These are the things. Okay, now comes to few
Sorry,
disadvantage.
Makhan, I missed it. I got disconnected.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. So what I'm saying, yeah, if you ask this question, which one is the best for me, I would say Selenium, because 90% of the companies, they have a web-based applications, right? They may have a desktop versions, but they still have a web versions, and that is why I would prefer Selenium. And this will going to be vanish soon. I don't want to make any comment on this, but this is not right now people are using, because every desktop version they have web version. Most of the cases you will see more than 90%. So this is the trend. So even the comparison also I should not do, because it's not in trend QTP in market, but at least you should know the difference, right? So these are the things. There are a lot of automation tools we have, like IBM. Like one tool is there from IBM, RTF. Yes, this is also one tool, RTF. On one is there. So these are, there are a lot of, if you check in Google you will get a lot of automation tools. But after Selenium, if there is any tool which is in good position or holding a good position in market, this is Cypress. But again, there is a issue with Cypress is it's only supports JavaScript. Okay, not Java, not even Python, C, nothing. So far, any question, or you are good? If we are good, then we'll create a project. Okay, let me create one project. I hope everyone install IDE and Java, right? So when you open your IDE, just click on the file, new, and click on the project. Okay, once you click, you can see these are the options. So if you need only Java application, like you will only do some practice for Java, not Selenium, not launching any browser, then you will go with Java. But in case of launching browser and all, then you need Maven. Okay, this is also another tool which helps, it's integrate with Selenium, which help you to do your automation stuff, launching browser, everything. So this is also one third party tool. Okay, so Maven. So click on Maven. So project, it will be there like SDK. If not, version is not there, then it will ask download JDK or add JDK. So I hope if you install, it will detect automatically. Okay, now create from this, you if you click, then it will create a main method. Okay, so you do not need to write a public static void main. So I just ignore for the time being, or I can take it, no issues. So click on this. Now click on next. Now the name you can do anything. I'm doing Selenium, just Selenium demo. Okay, so this is, I'm saying project name, you can put anything. Okay, now here group ID, like especially the people they use com dot your domain or project name, first company name, then domain name. Okay, so this I'm ignoring for the time being. Okay, okay, let me do one com.test. I'm just saying. Now click on finish. Now it is asking new window or this window. So when you say new window, it will, you can have a new window, otherwise this window. Okay, so I'm clicking on this window. Okay, so once you open, so you can see this is what something is asking. Yes, load Maven project. So remember, Maven is a backbone. Okay, you should have Maven, otherwise you can't do anything. So Maven should be there. So Maven is a mediator which will help you to, launching the browser, everything. Okay, now once you open the project, you can see this is, your folder structure, right? So this is my project name and this is src. So in src we have main and we have test, two different folders. Okay, so the framework part will go later, not now. I will simply just trying to launch Chrome browser and all that will cover today. So anywhere under main Java or test Java, we can have that, any class we can keep. Okay, before you create any class, first thing, this is the Maven pom.xml, right? So to launch a Chrome browser, we need to have, we need to add some dependencies. Okay, some plugins. So to start the plugins or add the plugins, you need to type dependencies first. Okay, now you can see you have to type dependencies, not dependency. Okay, under this dependencies, you need to add all the jar files or the all the dependency. Okay, so to launch a Chrome, we need a dependency, right? So what we can do, uh, just one second. One second, guys. Okay, so I'm having some issue with the browser today. I don't know what. Something will be there. Okay, now I'm going to Google. Okay, let's. Okay, so to add any dependencies or dependency, we have to. Let me just open this Selenium HQ because we need to add some browser Chrome like drivers. Okay, that will come later. Now go to Google and type Maven Repository. Okay, so this is what the Maven Repository site where you will get all kind of dependencies. Okay, so you can see this is the page. So what I need Selenium hyphen Java. One second, spelling mistake, I think. Selenium Java. Okay, so I type Selenium Java, and you can see this is one, right? Selenium Java. I'm just okay. You can see it, right? So just click on this Selenium Java, and you can see they have all the versions. Okay, like when they had released last time, all these versions are there. So I would not recommend to select anything alpha version, because there may be some bugs you will get which is not stable. So you can take any stable version like 3.141 dot, or you can take a beta version also. This is still fine. So I will always prefer go with the version which mostly people they use. So you can see the number, right? Uses 362. That means it doesn't have any issue, but I can still take this, but there may be some problem I will face, not sure. So safe side, I will just click on this 3.1 point this, and now you can see this is the version, right? So here also it's mentioned new version. If you click, it will navigate to the new version. So you just click, okay, and it will get copied. Now once you copy, just paste under the dependencies. Okay, and this is the comment. You can remove or you can keep it. So this is the dependency I have added. So far we do not need much dependencies for the launching browser. Just import this. So this symbol is for import, and it will get downloaded all the dependencies. So right now you can see this, right? External libraries. So once it's right now you can see these are the limited, because this is for all the Java. Okay, so we'll come to know now. Can you see Maven, all this Maven, right? So it is adding all the Maven related dependencies for Selenium Java. Okay. So you can add multiple dependencies, but make sure you are adding all the dependency under the dependencies tag. So we are done. Okay, we have added successfully the Selenium Java dependency. Any question? Please ask if you don't understand. Seriously, I will repeat, no problem. Please ask if you don't understand. You are okay, Raghu, Ravi, everyone, like.
Yeah, Makhan, I'm okay with this.
Okay. Now what I will do, you can create any class in main or test. So I am not following right now because we are not covering framework part. So we are good to create any class anywhere. So just uh, Java new class. Okay. So I'm saying launch browser. This is my class I'm saying. Okay. And dependency so far we don't require that. That's Selenium with Java. We are okay. Okay. Just wait for 1 second. Let me close this. Anyway, we don't require this. So yeah. So as we know that we need this main method, right, to launch or to generate or get output for anything, right? So this is the main method. Okay. So what I will do, so I will write some code here. Okay. The code is first uh, system dot set property. So I will explain what is the meaning of set property. Okay, give me 1 second. So I am within double quote will write web driver dot chrome Chrome. So right now I'm giving example with Chrome. I will cover for other driver as well. Okay, comma. Now we need to enter the path. Okay, so right now I'm just writing here. Let it be. So system.set property. This is one method. Means you need to set your property. When I say set property, means it is referring to the web driver. Which web driver you need, property. Okay, so I am referring web driver dot chrome dot driver. Okay, so let me go to Selenium. 1 second. Yes, the system is getting hang actually. Okay, so you can see this, right? So this is Selenium WebDriver. So I just click on download. Now you can see the stable versions, right? Okay, come little bit down, and we should select based on our programming language. So now we have installed Java, right? So if Java, just click on download. Okay, so here there is a two thing, beta download and download. Select download only. So you can see this is asking, right? I will just save this. So actually I have already downloaded, but I will just show you. Okay. So it got completed. Okay, so and you can see the project which we have created, it is there, right? So it will also create as a folder wise. You can change from here to anywhere, no issues. So I'm just extract here. Okay, I hope this is okay. My bad, give me 1 second. Extract file. So I am right now choosing the folder. Okay, and I'm creating one new folder, Selenium. You can keep anywhere, there is no harm. And I click OK. And let me close this, minimize. Let me open my computer. Let me go to the T folder, and you can see the Selenium demo, right? This is one thing, the jar file, right? So these are the jar file we can add. So how to add the jar files? Go to your Selenium, go to settings, go to build, execution and deploy. Click on build tools. 1 second. Not this one, my bad. go to structure, project structure. Now you can see this is the file. Click on module. Okay. Now once you click on modules, you can see the dependencies is added, right? Now click on this plus, and it's asking jar or direct these things, right? Directories. Click on the first, and it will asking whatever you have downloaded, so you can just add. Okay, so I'm going to my D folder, and this is one Selenium. Just click both the jars first. Okay, you can see it's added, right? Same thing again. Click on plus, again you go and click on Selenium. Now open the leave one. So under leave, whatever you are saying jar file, just go and add. Okay, so you can see these all are added, right? Now click on apply and okay. Now it will add, okay, all the jar files. It takes some time. Till the time we can do one more thing. System getting hang, yes. It takes some time. Wait for some time. Question. So today we'll just launch the browser. Okay, we'll not proceed further. Just try to import all the things and dependencies. And download all the jar file. I will tell you a few more things about the Chrome driver, what driver you need. Okay. Selenium HQ. One the whatever the driver, okay, driver path, Chrome driver, whatever the driver you have, that you can keep within the within the project itself, or you can keep in some path also. So it's up to you where you want to keep. Okay, now click on this download. Now scroll down little bit. So we are done with this. Right now come to the third party, and this is the browsers. Just click on the browser, click on the Chrome. So we have a Chrome, right? So click on the documentation hyperlink, and it will open the Chrome browser, so you can see all the versions are available in download. So the latest stable version is this one. This is the beta version. We already we have seen, right, what are the versions release date wise. So these are the things. Click on the stable one. Once you click on the stable, it will ask which operating system you have. Okay. So you can see this 32 means it's a Windows. Okay, it can be anything. Windows 30, 32 or 64. Mac 64 is there, right? And Linux. So I will select Windows. Okay, now this is, you can see the Chrome driver. Now just click OK. It will save. Now I'm going to check. Yes, it is there. Now open that folder where it's downloaded. What you can do, you can just extract. So I'm extracting this file to my D drive. You can keep anywhere. Now go to D drive, and under the Selenium demo, you just click OK. So it will go, and now go to D drive. This is Selenium. Still it is, I think you can see, right? It is there. So select the complete path. Okay, this is my path. Now copy this path and paste it here under double quote. Now here what you have to do, this Chrome driver.exe, you have to just rename, means click on rename and copy this complete line. Okay, now go to here. So change to single forward slash and paste it. Now we are good. So we have set the property for Chrome driver. So Chrome driver, and this is the path name. Okay, you can create a folder here, like any folder, like, and you can keep the name as a drivers, and the same thing, right? Same this thing, you just copy and just paste it. Okay, and you can see this is there. So from here also you can give the path name. Click on this and click copy path, and you can see, right? You take the complete also, you can take it, or this is also content root path also, you can take it. So I would suggest go with the full absolute path, so that you will not get any issue while launching Chrome. So, or you can save to your any drive. Okay, now what we have to do, we have to write few lines like web driver. So when you type web driver, you can see this is, so always remember guys, web driver, it's not a class. Maybe you can see this is in uppercase, it's always a interface. Okay, web driver, because I will tell you one thing which is very important, people they ask in interview also. So what we do in Java, if I say web driver equal to new web driver, it should be, right? Suppose any class we read or we take, that while creating the object, we do what we do equal to new, this, right, left hand side, right? But in case of this web driver, you have to always choose Chrome. Okay, so that means web driver, it's a interface, not a class. People can ask, what is web driver? Is it a class or interface? It's not a class, it's an interface. Now once you can see it's coming as a red. So if you mouse over it, you can see import. Just click, this class. Now this is done. So we have initialized, means we have created the object for web driver, and this is the Chrome driver. So this is one. Now few thing you have to write: driver dot find. No, we have to do one thing. We have to navigate first the application, right? Any application. So now I'm saying, one second, dot navigate. Okay, navigate to, you can see some application URL is coming, string is coming. Okay, so select URL, and it should be always in double quote, whatever you want. Suppose I want HTTP HTTPS. One second. Anyone open Google? HTTPS www.google.com. I'm not sure whether this is the correct one or not, but let me try. So what we have done, this is a set property you have did for this, and this is the path name. You can still go with this. You can keep the driver within the project itself, and you can keep the path name. If not, then you can refer to the drive wherever you kept. And this is the web driver creating an object for the Chrome driver, like a web driver as a Chrome driver, and this is the driver dot navigate to the link, right? So we are set. Let's try to launch. So you can launch from main method, because we need a main method, right, to execute. So just I'm launching. If you have any issue, like if we face any issue while launching, it will come to know. Because it's first time, sometimes configuration, that a lot of things happen in backend. So first time it may take some time, 1 2 3 times it get failed also, but it should work. So you can see, right, cleaning, all the activities is happening while calling all these things. Can you see Chrome driver was started successfully? See, this is not the existing Chrome browser, right? Which I open, or you can see all the, what I can say, favorites and all, right? This is what you can see, the very first line. Chrome is being controlled by automated test software. So this is we launch. So now if you want to uh, maximize, you can maximize by writing some code. Okay. So what you have to do, driver dot manage dot, okay, window dot full screen maximize. These are all methods. So you will be playing with the methods in terms of when you say Selenium. Okay, you need to understand all the methods feature. What it if I select full screen, what should be the impact? If I choose maximize, what should be the impact? So full screen, there is a difference between full screen and maximize. See, full screen you can't have a control on the resolution. Okay, it can be bigger than your screen. So when maximize, that will stick to your resolution. So now I just said maximize, and what I'm trying to say, driver dot quit. Okay, this difference between driver dot quit and close will come later. Will not go fast. Okay, I can go fast, but I suggest we'll go slowly so that you can understand all these things. So will come all these things. What is the difference between these and that? So let me do one more. Let me launch Chrome again. Okay, so tomorrow, not tomorrow, sorry, my bad. Next weekend we'll cover for all 3-4 kind of uh, browsers type, like launching Chrome we have done. All these will cover. So can you see it is just launching and it is maximizing. Oh, you can't see it, right? Because I need to give some weight. So uh, weight means you can give some weight. Okay, thread dot sleep, thread dot sleep. Okay, sleep, I'm giving 2 seconds. So you are seeing this error, just over it and add extension to method. So this is thrown a interrupted exception. Okay, so don't think about this why this is coming. So because we added this weight, because of that it's required. Just uh, think in that way. So now again I am launching. Okay, so it is launching. Now it's launched Google. Now it's maximize and it will wait for 2 seconds and get closed. Okay, so for today we just will stick to this much. We will not go for other things. Okay, so I would suggest, if you didn't understand, go through the video again. Okay, and try to add all the dependency or jar files to launch Chrome. If you are able, if you know all these things, then it's good. If someone who is very new to this, please refer the video. Hope you understand, right? Any question? So I'm just pasting this.
Makhan,
Yes,
I have a question. See, you
yes.
set the property now to call
Hmm,
the Chrome driver.
hmm.
So first time we are first time we installed Selenium. So that's the reason we set this property. So next time when I'm calling the Chrome or Google, I need to set up again this property and all.
See,
Not required, right?
so here what we have done, we have just add this dependency. This dependency will help you to launch the Chrome. Okay,
So I'm
means
asking
this
every time
is,
I need to set up this one or what? First one time is enough, right?
yeah. You see, in one program you will set up only one time. Okay, then you will just add your all the sections, methods, whatever.
Okay, now I'm
The
going to create one more new folder. Okay, from there I
Hmm.
need to call Google or whatever it is. So again, I need to set this set property. I'm asking.
Yeah,
This-
in
Hmm,
every class you will set first time,
okay,
every class. Okay,
okay. And
and
what is
it should have main method.
okay? So you are saying every time when I'm creating new folder and
Hmm.
under
Yes,
main, I need to create every time, right? I need to set
Yeah,
this.
you need to paste this two line, and this two line is
Different, okay.
for launching the Chrome. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
and this line is launching the browser.
Yeah,
Okay,
browser. And
and
what
these
is back forward? Why you're using backslash here forward?
okay, so when you copy from your driver, okay, it will always give you
Forward.
slash. Yeah, no, this is forward, right?
Yeah, forward.
And yeah, that one always whenever you copy, I will show you. Suppose I want to copy. You can see here in system it shows back in.
Correct.
So that's what it took backslash. Okay, so what is the difference? If it's a backslash, the problem with backslash is always these program only you can only work. For example, within Windows, this system it will work. But if you want to merge this program to the other operating system, that time this will not work. Obviously, right? They will not get, and even you have a same server also, it will not work. So good practice to always put uh,
Okay.
forward slash if even if you are just working for your, then you can keep it. And the same thing also you can do from I have already this copied. I can copy here. Okay, now just paste it. Now don't remove anything, just let it be whatever is there. Still you can able to launch. So
Yeah.
it will not stop you, but recommend always go with one single forward slash, so that if someone else wants to use the same program or launch all these things, they can able to do that. Okay, so you will not get any issue. No, like it will still launch, no problem. Okay, any other question? Parvati, Ravi, Sharan, I know he knows about these things. So Parvati, Shushri, and Ravi.
No, actually, it is helpful for me to revise.
Okay, okay, that's fine.
I don't have any questions now, but I will start
Yeah,
after
yeah, you can start
installing
any.
all these. Then maybe, yeah.
I assume you know these basic things and all, right? So that's fine.